Miles Bridges just got traded to the Phoenix Suns. Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, welcome to Buzz City. These are good players, don't get me wrong, but...
The entire city is buzzing after the major moves from the Hornets that we've been talking about for the past couple of days this offseason, and that includes superfan Lee Armfield.
Oh, man, Lee the Hornet has amassed a TikTok following of more than 10,000 folks, all because of his love for the game and, most importantly, our Charlotte Hornets.
So we had to bring Lee back on. We had him during the playoff stretch.
Right.
Here to talk all the moves. Lee, good morning. Thanks for being with us. My first question to you is, they hit you with the LaMelo Ball trade and then the Miles Bridges trade. What was your reaction?
Man, when I heard about the LaMelo trade, I was on a beach with no internet, and I saw it on a bar TV and freaked out so much that the bartender said that it was reminiscent of how people reacted during the World Trade Center attacks, of just like, hey, turn that TV on. Wait, what's going on? Do you have the volume? Do you have the... It was insane. That was so unexpected that I feel like the Miles Bridges trade kind of almost washed right over me. I am ultimately right now, with a couple days of processing, happy. I think it's good, but ultimately, yeah, I mean, it feels like my friends left it, like our buddies. These are some of the longest, and factually the longest tenured Hornets previous this trade. And I mean, for those who have been here since 2018, I mean, these guys are, we feel like we know them. We feel like they're our friends. So to see them disappear, I think initially is disappointing and now is turning into some new excitement for me.
Okay, I want to talk about that excitement because not all fans, I think some are skeptical going, what the heck is going on with the coaching staff and administration? But then some are going, other teams should really look out for maybe what's coming down the road.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to be any team in the NBA over the next 7 years, the Hornets got a top 3 futures. And that's genuinely in assets. It's in how this team is run. It's in the Novot Health Center opening up across the street in a couple of years. And ultimately, I think that we're investing so much in serious basketball, which for a world where LaMelo was playing is not necessarily what we've been seeing. We've been seeing fun basketball, which a lot of fans have grown to enjoy. But ultimately, I think that Grayson Allen's a great ad. He's kind of like if Miles Bridges had the last name Knuppel. And I think that we are going more with that Knuppel and Miller. These are younger guys who are paying less and who still do bring butts and put them in seats. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have to change a lot of murals around Spectrum because it's still LaMelo's city. I feel like everyone still is feeling that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
they're ingrained into the community. Lee, what are you going to miss most about these two players who are no longer going to be here? You mentioned they feel like family. We've been watching these athletes for so long. What are you going to miss most about them on court?
I think on the court, I'm just going to miss how much they loved each other and how much they love this city. You know, even off the court, when you ask them about the city, they just seem to really like it. LaMelo has been in trade rumors, and Miles Bridges even more so has been in trade rumors for, the better half of a decade. And every single time they speak on it publicly, they say they love it here. And so, I'm not sure if they're selling the real estate that they own here or if they're retired here, a la, Dell and Steph Curry, wink, wink. But ultimately, I think that I'm just going to miss them as community members as much as I'm going to miss them as Hoopers.
Oh, great answer, Lee. Personally, I'm going to miss Eric Collins with the LaMelo. I'm going to miss that call. All right, I want to ask you, if you could take off your Hornets hat and put on the hat of GM, you take Jeff Peterson's role, who are you going out and acquiring? We've heard names like Kyrie, Zion, maybe Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. With all the moves that we have in the capital, who are you going to go to get?
I don't hate, and this is going to be a weird answer, I think we got a good team right now, which is why I feel like we can take a chance on Ja Morant. Use that trade exception, trade someone who is, promising, maybe like Liam McNeely for Ja Morant straight, just because I think the Grizzlies really want to get rid of him. If we can get someone awesome, kind of like another flashy celebrity, maybe even a Jaylen Brown if that can go well. But ultimately, LaMelo, brought national attention to us, international attention to us. And to get another name that is that recognizable somewhere in Spectrum would be super desirable for me, because ultimately I feel right now we're poised to play some pretty good basketball.
Okay, since we don't have any guarantees, who is going to be the starting 5 when the season rolls around? Lee, I want to ask you, we know Con and Brandon will at least be hopefully 2 of the 5, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
I want you right now to put on your announcer hat, grab the microphone. I want you to introduce Con and Brandon to the floor for the first Hornets home game.
I think for the first Hornets home game, if Brandon played, that would be awesome. But let's say,
here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously we got the new 2 epic stars of the Spectrum Center. I want you to put your hands together for the 6'7" guard from Alabama, Brandon Miller. I'm not entirely sure how tall Con Knuppel is. Someone will tell me. But the Wisconsin best shooter, 3 guard, 3 lightning, Con Knipple.
There
Man,
we
these guys
go.
are going to be amazing.
Lightning.
I absolutely love them. And as
I
far
love
as who
it.
else
We'll have
is
to
going to
do
be
a
starting,
stat check on his height there.
yeah, we're going to need that height. I
It
think
doesn't matter. They're all
Nasri's
tall.
gonna start, man. I think we're also probably going to be getting, Kobe White starting. I'm thankful for that re-sign. That did happen in between the LaMelo and the Miles trade, and that's solid to see him back here and solidly back here at least for the next 3 years. As far as that fifth spot, I don't know if we're going to be seeing Ryan Kalkbrenner or Moussa Diabate, because Moussa Diabate wouldn't even be the tallest guy on the floor. So to have him play center is going to be interesting. But we'll see. I mean, that's what I think these first 10 or 20 games are going to be for, just figuring it out.
There we go.
That's right. KK is 6'6", by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
6'6".
Now we know for your next announcing time. Man, that was awesome.
6'6".
Lee the Hornet, you're the best, brother. Thanks for joining us. Anytime things go up or down or sideways with the Hornets, you know we're calling you first.
Absolutely. Always appreciate the opportunity, guys.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.